Morning guys. Okay, so Saturday, it's 6 something in the morning. I'm at Courbevoie train station. We're going out to Vacresson, which is where we finished up on day 1, which was about 2.5 months ago. So we're going to go down there, we're going to start day 2, and here it comes. Woohoo! Just to prove it's a real train station. So yeah, we've got about 10 minutes until we get the metro. We're off down to Vacresson. I'll put the name up underneath. You know how bad I am at doing this pronunciation thing. And then we'll start day 2, see how we go. So here we go guys, Vacresson, beginning of day 2 of the Paris GR1. We're not going very far today, we've only got about 12 clicks to go, luckily, because it's going to be about 37 degrees, so it's going to get a little bit warm. Anyway, we'll see how it goes, we're starting off. And here we go, we're off the roads, into the first bit of forest. Really nice in here, at least it's shaded, it's out of the sun, but it's starting to get warm. The other side of this wall is what's known as the House of Louis XIV. Now, it was actually built in 2008. Well, it was built between 2008 and 2011. Using techniques of the 1700s, the materials of the 1700s, and loads of the artisans who were obviously taught in those techniques. So it took a while to build, and then it was sold to a Saudi crown prince for $301 million, which makes it the most expensive personal house in the world. Look at this. This here, this is the back door to that Louis XIV house. Unbelievably well done. Difficult to believe that's built, you know, recently, 2008, 2011. Unfortunately, you can't get a really good look at the house. There's all like walls all the way around it, and obviously big area it's right in the middle of it. I mean, I suppose if I had a ladder, maybe even a pair of binoculars.
Bonjour, I am Michel Leclerc on Code Chets, and you can save thousands of dollars on expensive binoculars. Just stand closer to the object that you wish to view. Et voila! Stand closer. It's a game changer.
Anyway, enough of that crap. We're in the forest of Marly at the moment, coming down towards the reservoirs. Marly is a really big chateau. I can't remember who used to live there. I'll find out and put it up for you. Anyway, we're heading down towards called the gate of the 2 reservoirs. We're going to have a look at that. Apart from that, it is super sunny day. When you're out in the sun, it's boiling hot. But luckily, when you're in the forest, it is very, very cool. The temperature's fantastic. In fact, it's cooler than my apartment. So, yeah, it turned out to be a good day. Okay, this here is the entrance to what's called the Chestnut Pavilion. Unfortunately, again, we're not going to get anywhere near close to it. Can't actually see anything. It's famous for being the house that was built for Marshal Joffre, who was actually the victor of the Battle of Marne, which was 1914, something like that. Anyway, obviously it's called Chestnut Pavilion because there's nothing but chestnut trees all the way down the avenue to the house. Here we go, this is the gate of the 2 reservoirs. Look at that. So basically, this side there's a reservoir, and the other side of the road over there is a reservoir. This is the gate between them, and this is the entrance to the Marly Chateau grounds. So the 2 reservoirs, pretty big, were actually made just to store water for Marly Chateau, and mainly for the water features in Marly Chateau, which apparently are pretty famous. Anyway, yeah, there you go. Duke's Ports. How's that for a view? This is looking down on one of the lakes in the Marly Chateau Gardens. Beautiful. So the whole day today is pretty much like this. Walking through a forest, occasional glimpses of something, walk through some more forest. A bit boring, I'm afraid. Look at this is quite weird, right? Weather's been dry and hot for ages, but look at this section. It's still got loads of water in it, really, really muddy. I don't know how that happens, but wow. Hey guys, it's quite funny, you know, when you're in the deep forest, far away from any village, any town, there's just nobody, you're on your own. It's absolutely fantastic. As soon as you get close to a town, nothing but joggers and cyclists. It's almost like they just want to jog around the town bit, you know, don't want to go anywhere else. So it's quite nice when you're out in the middle of nowhere because you're on your own. But literally, as soon as you get close to a town, you've got to start jumping out of the way of the cyclists. Anyway, it's all going well. I'm boiling hot. Not sweating as much as I do in the mountains in Korea, but I'm still sweating a fair amount. So we'll see how we get on. Right guys, well that's it for the day. We're at Saint-Non-La Bridge, which is the train station we're going to take to get home. Believe it or not, it's only about 2 stops down from where we got off. So we did about 13.5 kilometres today. Not bad for a first day back out. We'll have a look and see if we're going to do anything tomorrow. Quite happy with the day. A little bit weird. Lots and lots of forest, and then you're this close to something really cool at the other side of the fence, but you can't see it. So a bit frustrating, really. But hey, good day out. It was cooler than being in the apartment, so I'm happy with that. And let's see what we get on with tomorrow. So that's it for now.